Welcome to module number 3. So module number 3 on the rent-to-rent strategy, it's all about establishing credibility. Now, you might be wondering, why do I need to establish credibility? So establishing credibility typically means that you need to show that you belong to regulatory and compliance body. That's the first thing that you need to understand there. So you need to be part of regulatory, organizations that governs the property industry. So part of that is you need to become a member of a property redress scheme. Now you have the property ombudsman, you have the property redress scheme itself. So I'm a member of PRS. So what does PRS do for you? So when it comes to PRS means that they are the regulatory body that resolves conflicts. So let's just say you become a landlord, all right, and now you're controlling someone's property. So remember, at any given point in time, as a renter, you are a sub-landlord. You always have your superior landlord. You're a sub-landlord, you have a superior landlord. Your superior landlord is the owner of the property, and you are a sub-landlord renting the property to your tenant. Obviously, you are a tenant as well, but you are, renting a property out to another tenant. So should there be issues between yourself and your tenants, should there be an issue between you and your superior landlord and yourself, so the people who will obviously get involved in trying to resolve this matter is usually the PRS. So it's important that you become a member of that organization by, again, advertising on your website, your social media, that you're compliant. So if there was to be an issue, there's a body that the case can be reported to so they can resolve it. So it's important for you to become a member of the PRS. So do make sure you go onto their website, and the link to PRS will be somewhere around this video. Click so you can register. Now, to registering the PRS, it's around about £275. I can't really remember now because it's been a long time that I actually registered with them myself, and now my PA now makes sure that I'm compliant all the time, okay? And as well as you need to become a member of the ICO. The ICO as well is your information commission. So basically you're processing data. So tenants are giving you their passport, their driver's license, their bank statement, and you need to be able to protect those data that they're given to you. So you need to be as a member of the ICO, and the ICO is about £40 or £45, and you can pay that yearly, or you can actually pay on a one-off. So I do highly recommend that you become a member of that as well. Now, doing this program automatically makes you a semi-landlord or a sub-landlord, or intentionally becoming a landlord, someone that owns property. So I always say this: rent-to-rent was your starting point, but rent-to-rent is not your end point. So do go and become a member of the National Residential Landlord Association, which is the NRLA. And they also offer accreditation courses that you can become a member of. So you can go and do some of that training, get certificates, all right, that you are a qualified landlord, so you know exactly what you're doing. Because often a lot of people get started as rent-to-renter, and one thing they're only interested in is making money. Now, what is the essence of making money if you can't protect the money you're making? What is the essence of becoming a landlord if you don't understand how to multiply the money? What is the essence of running a property business and soon you're going to have one legal issue that's going to wipe everything away? So it's important to be a member of the PRS. It's important to become a member of the ICU. It's also very important to be a member of the NLA, and all these different regulatory bodies I've just mentioned to you allows you to stay compliant. But after getting yourself and your business credible by becoming a member of these different schemes I have just suggested to you, the next thing you need to be aware is that when you're talking to landlords and lettings agents, and they know that you are part of these different schemes, because they too are part of these schemes. Now, part of your credibility process is that you as well, who is a renter, must be able to position yourself where you can show to a estate agent, a landlord, that at any given point in time, should we have compliance issues, I'm part of a compliance or a scheme that can intercede on, and resolve the issue. And same as I also can be able to prove that I have some income. or I am able to prove that I do have some insurance policies in place. So I think I spoke about a PRS, quite in depth, where you need to have that. And as well as you need to have indemnity insurance and business insurance in place as well. So your indemnity insurance protects you, and as well as your business insurance, again, protect you. So you need to have these policies as well in place, so that if the worst was to happen, there's a big bill that has been slammed against you, at least there is something to protect you from that. So that's how you protect, and that's how you obviously become a compliant provider of the rent-to-rent model to tenants and service to a landlord. Now, whilst we go through credibility as well, it's important that you have enough income in your bank at some point, or you can always have the opportunity to seek in an investor that will be able to provide you things like pay slips, things like bank account statements, that you can use in combination of your credibility to take on a property. So I quite spoke in depth about this in my book. I would continue to refer to the Rent-to-Rent Made Easy, even though this is now an updated version. So it's important for you to have the book Rent-to-Rent Made Easy, and as well as it's important for you to have this program, so you can use both of them to really navigate and succeed in your journey. So in my book, I spoke about how can you prove your income when you're looking to take on a property. So remember when I started to have this conversation earlier, and I stated that you do need to pay the first month's rent, and then you do need to pay a deposit. So as part of your credibility, you must be able to show to a landlord or a lettings agent that you have an income, you have a pay slip, you have a bank account statement, and at any given point in time, most times your income must be at least 2 times of your rent. So if your rent is £1,000, you must be earning at least £2,000 in order for you to rent a house of £1,000. If the property is £2,000, you must be earning 2 times of your income. Again, that would be £4,000. So depending on the kind of property you're taking on, your rent, always you will be subject to passing affordability checks because of the level of income that you have, that is times 2. So it's important to have that. So having spoken about credibility with your income and the different scheme that you need to be part of, I will now proceed to module number 4. So module number 4, we're going to talk about how do you find a property and what exactly is a property deal. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.